Right, bud, so this is where we start out and what we saw here. The great news is that you had that loop beautifully. Those arms look so much better. The head's up better. That's a beautiful look. You see that club head is almost on a perfect path right through there, bud. And we see that ball starting to the right beautifully, and we see those arms extended like we want them. And then from here, you can see this nice turn through. Even there, you see that little. Remember, I think you saw that thing about Rory, right? About his hips.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, you almost have a little bit of that going on there, where those hips stop and almost come backwards. That's one of the reasons, especially when you're catching it right flush, buddy, you're hitting it a mile. So that's beautiful there. And this is the full swing. Oh, that's the half swing. That was the full swing. So there we see the same good stuff going on here. Same good stuff from both angles starting out today, Blake. Like that a lot. So then I said, man, let's see what we can do to get these knees all the better so they're not so much across that line. Again, like we'd see more in kind of the more classic swings on tour, where those knees really aren't crossing out in front of their toes very much at all. And so, and this is what it looked like from over here, where again both knees are going forward. And you see how his right knee is back. See the same thing here for Ernie Els. So just look at their knees as they start down. It's almost like they're not going anywhere. But over here, it's starting out today. Have that going on. So man, let's see you get those knees better today. So sure enough now, knees didn't cross that line beautifully. And then over here now, standing up solid on those legs. There you go. Right knee stays back. There's the look. With that club head and hands passing, where those knees aren't hardly doing anything, like you see over here with the tour players, Blake. Instead of, again, just to remind you, where you started out, there's all that shaking going on through there. And again, that leg's curved even after impact. Whereas, once you got it going today and working on it, it looks very nice here where that left leg is much straighter, much earlier. Right there, it's straightened up and solid, so you're really pivoting on that left leg now as you're making impact. Again, much more like we'd see over here for the tour players. That was a little more curved, yeah, and you lost your footing a little bit. Right there, right? Left leg was more curved, didn't quite straighten up as early as the one before it. Yeah, it's nice. Knees didn't cross that line. Beautiful work, man. Any other thoughts or questions? I love that, man. Beautiful work.
Hi, this is Joel. I'm here at Dr. Todd Elworth's office. He's one of the best chiropractors in the region. He's a TPI certified golf fitness professional, and I really want you to know about him because he can help you a lot with your golf fitness, just as he's helped my young student Taylor here in the last year or so.
And how we met, Taylor came into my office with back pain. What we took him through is numerous screens to find out why he had the back pain. I don't only treat back pain, but my second goal is to find out exactly why he has this problem. So we analyzed him, we find out he has some certain weaknesses, we put him on some strengthening exercises. He's doing very well.
He's done great. He's had very little back pain, and that's mainly because he injured himself working too hard at the golf course. So he's done his exercises, he's felt great. I'm very, very thankful that Todd's been able to help Taylor in this great way. And I want him to help you too if you have any questions at all about your golf fitness.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlands. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment, and then we have the face-on camera angle also, and then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment, and we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com, so when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn at a certain field in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. And then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied and things are looking better on the video here, and we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said, and it enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.